Rory McIlroy has future star written all over him, and he's playing like it here at the U.S. Open. The easygoing 22-year-old phenom is taking apart Congressional, shooting a second-round 5 under 66 for a record 36-hole total of 11 under par.
I don't know what to say. You know, I've played 2 really good rounds of golf, but I know I have to play another 2 really good rounds of golf if I want to win this tournament. So that's all I can really think about.
The only blemish on the scorecard so far was a double bogey on the 18th Friday after hitting into the water. McIlroy started round 2 with a 3-shot lead and just kept pulling away. It was part of the lesson he learned after blowing a 4-shot lead in the final round of the Masters.
You know, I did a piece after Augusta where I said I needed to be a little more cocky and a little more arrogant on the golf course and think a little bit more about myself, which I've tried to incorporate a little bit. Just on the golf course, and just try and have a bit of an attitude, you know.
The Northern Irishman became the first to reach 13 under par in 111 editions of the U.S. Open, helped by a hole-out eagle on the par 4 8th hole, and his 6-shot lead is the largest halfway margin in Open history.
You know, he was on the cusp of it at Augusta, and that was your feeling because he had a 4-shot lead going into the last day. I'm just telling you what I saw today. There was a sense of inevitability that you really haven't seen since maybe Tiger at Southern Hills and St. Andrews. Pebble doesn't really count because he was ahead by so much. But that's what Tiger used to bring, and I really had that sense today.
McIlroy not only wowed the crowd with his play over the first 2 days, but other players have taken notice of his uncommon skills.
I think everybody would agree he's probably got more talent in his pinky than I have in my whole body. I mean, he is unbelievably talented. You see a kid at, I don't even know how old he is, 21, 22. Shooting those kind of numbers and swinging the golf club the way he does and hitting it as far as he does and as solid as he does everything well.
Snedeker is facing the prospect of making up 9 shots on the talented leader over the next 2 rounds. But his closest competitor is Y.E. Yang, who is 6 shots off the lead. After McIlroy's meltdown at Augusta, Jack Nicklaus took him aside for a little advice. The Golden Bear said that his formula for winning a record 18 majors was to put pressure on himself and expect to contend in the big events. He told McIlroy he wanted him to do the same. We'll see if that advice pays off with McIlroy's first major come Sunday. Covering the U.S. Open, Jim Militello, The Associated Press, Bethesda, Maryland.